You work hard, you show up, you put in the hours. So why does it feel like no matter what you do, you can never get ahead? I'll tell you why, and I promise it's not what you think. It's not your salary, it's not the economy, it's not bad luck, it's 5 habits. 5 specific, deeply ingrained money behaviors that silently drain your wealth every single month. And the worst part, most people don't even know they're doing them. Today, I'm going to name all 5, and more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to break each one. Because awareness without action is just frustration. Let's get into it. Before we get into the list, I want to say something important. These habits aren't character flaws, they're patterns. Patterns you likely picked up from watching the adults around you, from a culture that profits off your financial confusion, or simply from never being taught any differently. Recognizing a pattern is the first step to breaking it. So as I go through each one, I want you to be honest with yourself. Not harsh, honest, because the goal here isn't shame, it's transformation. Here are the 5 money habits that keep people poor. The number 1 habit that keeps people financially stuck is this: spending first and saving whatever's left over. Here's how most people operate. The paycheck hits, they pay bills, they buy groceries, they treat themselves a little, they live their life. And then, at the end of the month, they look at what's left and think, okay, I'll save that. Except there's nothing left. There's never anything left. This is backwards, completely, fundamentally backwards. Wealthy people don't save what's left after spending, they spend what's left after saving. The moment your paycheck arrives, a percentage goes straight into savings, automatically, before you even see it. Then you live on the rest. This single reversal, saving first, spending second, is one of the most powerful financial moves you can make. Start with whatever you can, even 5%. The habit matters more than the amount right now. Habit number 2 is one nobody wants to talk about: emotional spending. You had a rough day, your boss stressed you out, you're bored, lonely, anxious, or just tired of feeling like you're falling behind, and then you open your phone, and suddenly there's something in your cart. Something you didn't need an hour ago, but now feels absolutely necessary. Emotional spending isn't weakness, it's human. Retailers spend billions of dollars engineering the exact triggers that make you want to buy things when you're vulnerable. You are not broken for falling for it, but you do need a plan to stop it. Here's what works. Implement a 48-hour rule. Any non-essential purchase over $30, you wait 48 hours before buying it. Most of the time, the urge completely disappears, and when it doesn't, you'll know it's a genuine want, not an emotional reaction. Also, delete saved payment info from shopping apps. Friction is your friend. The harder it is to buy, the less you'll buy on impulse. Habit number 3, financial avoidance. And this one is sneaky because it feels like self-protection. Not checking your bank account, not opening the credit card statement, not looking at the loan balance. If you don't look, you don't have to feel bad about it, right? Wrong. Ignoring your finances doesn't make them better. It makes them worse. Interest compounds whether you're watching or not. Fees stack up whether you open the envelope or not. The problem grows in the dark. I want you to schedule what I call a weekly money date. Every Sunday, or whatever day works for you, sit down for 15 minutes and review your accounts. Every transaction, every balance, every bill coming up. It will feel uncomfortable at first. That discomfort is important. It means you're facing reality instead of running from it. And every week, it gets a little less scary and a little more empowering. Because you are in the room. You are in control. That changes everything. Habit number 4 is one the internet will never tell you about because it's too busy selling you the opposite. Spending money to look successful. The new car you can't really afford. The designer bag bought on a credit card. The vacation posted on Instagram funded by a loan. The apartment in the trendy neighborhood that eats 45% of your income. We live in a culture that has confused the appearance of wealth with actual wealth, and it is costing people everything. Here's the uncomfortable truth about genuinely wealthy people. Most of them don't look that wealthy. They drive reasonable cars. They live in modest homes relative to their income. They don't feel the need to perform financial success because they're too busy actually building it. Every dollar you spend on looking rich is a dollar that isn't building real wealth. Ask yourself before any big purchase, Am I buying this because I want it, or because I want people to think something about me? That one question will save you more money than any budgeting app. And the fifth habit, the one that ties all the others together, is having no clear financial goals. When you don't know what you're saving for, every purchase feels equally valid. Why not buy it? You have no specific reason not to. The money doesn't have a job, so it finds one on its own. And that job is usually leaving your account. Goals change that. Goals make the 48-hour rule easier to stick to. Goals make it easier to save first. Goals make it easier to stop performing wealth, because you know exactly what you're building toward. Your goals don't have to be massive, they just have to be real and specific. Not, I want to save more money. That's a wish. A goal sounds like, I want $2,000 in an emergency fund by September. Or, I want to be completely debt-free in 18 months. Specific. Measurable. Yours. Write your goal down. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day. On your bathroom mirror. As your phone wallpaper. Because when your goal is visible, every financial decision becomes a vote, either for your future or against it. Let's bring it all together. The 5 money habits that keep people poor. Number 1, spending before saving. Flip it. Pay yourself first. Number 2, emotional spending. Implement the 48-hour rule. Number 3, avoiding your finances. Schedule a weekly money date. Number 4, spending to look wealthy. Stop performing. Start building. Number 5, having no financial goals. Get specific. Write it down. None of these require a higher salary. None of them require a windfall. They require a decision. A real, committed decision to do things differently starting today. Here's what I want you to do right now before you close this video. Pick the one habit on that list that hit you the hardest, the one you recognized immediately, the one that made you a little uncomfortable. That's your starting point. Not all 5 at once, just one. Work on that one this week. Break that one pattern. Because momentum doesn't start with a massive overhaul. It starts with one honest decision. Drop a comment below and tell me which habit you're tackling first. I read every single one. And if this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. You might just change their financial life. Subscribe so you don't miss next week's video. And remember, your financial future isn't determined by where you started. It's determined by what you decide to do next. I'll see you in the next one.